The night before last, the night of Wednesday the 28th of February 2024 through to the morning of Thursday the 29th of February 2024, I had a dream, and for specific important reasons associated with why I'm having this break, I have to say it's just a dream, and I have to say, that it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I actually think it could mean... I'll talk more about it in detail in the future. Just, I just felt in my spirit to put this one out because it's important. A little preview teaser of the full description of the stream will be posted when I get my affairs wrapped up here in New Zealand, and I anticipate, as I've mentioned in some previous recent videos, doing that by roughly October, November. So hopefully you'll see me posting the full version of this video from sort of November, December onwards, hopefully by the end of this year. Might be early next year. But I was shown, in the dream, it was very vivid. I was shown a group of 3 Argentinian fighter jets flying low over the Falkland Islands, or Las Malvinas, as they're known in Spanish. And then I was shown Argentine troops landing and occupying the islands, and there was no resistance, and the local population just accepted it. And I'll get into the details of the dream in the future, but it was really interesting. There's a lot to discuss. I was also shown that the Argentine military was much, much stronger. And in this dream, Argentina was a much more powerful country, and as part of that, all of a sudden they had a much more powerful military. And it was basically a win-win situation given the circumstances in which the UK found itself. That's what the dream was showing me. I mean, they were, in the dream, the Brits were too busy elsewhere, I'll put it that way, to even think about considering putting troops down there. It was the lowest of low priorities given the situation that England was in this dream. And, if the Argentinians didn't grab those islands, someone else would have. And so I was showing Argentine troops actually moving through the streets of the main town, Stanley, and I was showing local inhabitants who, for those of you who are not aware, the people on the Falkland Islands, as we call them in English, are primarily of British descent, and they identify as British. They don't want to be part of Argentina, but in the dream I was shown they were completely docile and accepting, and they knew this was going to happen. It was inevitable, and they'd accepted it. And it wasn't ideal for them, but under the circumstances, it was actually the best they could hope for, so there was no reason why they would resist. And the Argentinians were being quite civilized about it. They weren't, brutalizing anyone or torturing people. That was all done in a very calm, civilized, peaceful manner. But they just calmly annexed and took over the Falkland Islands, and they became part of Argentina. That's what I saw in that dream last night, and I have to be careful around my wording. I'm not saying it was a prophetic dream, but yeah, I'm not saying it meant anything. I have to be careful with that wording for reasons associated with the situation I'm in and I can't get into the details of that. I've alluded to it in recent videos, but I just felt in my spirit I had to put this preview out. So I'll do the full version later this year, and I'll talk more openly about all the details and what I actually think it meant. But there's a preview for you for now. Thank you.